Welcome everyone. My name is Ryan and we are on our multiplayer server. This is Vintage Story. That's right, and I am the cook. You can tell because of my hat. But thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube after I've gone live, you can follow me on Twitch with the link in the description of the video. So check that out. Also, the playlist is down there for this and all my other Vintage Story stuff. So I hope you'll check that out. But yeah, it's kind of a quiet day for me. Didn't have anything scheduled, so I was like, you know what, I'm just on the server, might as well start streaming. Hey, and look, Gilgamesh is here. Gilgamesh, also known as Grums, I believe is currently on the server. Oh wait, I just typed your name. Hold on, let's do online. That will tell us who's online. Yes, we got myself, Grums, hello there, Hube02, and Herpy Derply. Hello, people. And of course, we've got the audience out there. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And let's get started. So what I'd like to do is maybe do a little bit of experimenting. I've been kind of going through some of these expanded foods tabs here and just looking at different things I can make. Like I made some of this compote. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I wasn't super impressed with this one. But I'm actually working on making some soy sauce next. That's going to be my next step. So it takes like 14 days for the soybeans. Yeah, this one's been sealed for 2.2 days, so I got 30 soybeans, and there's a whole process to make soybean. I don't know if we'll be able to get the soy sauce done today, but I'm just in that mood to experiment, and I'm also lacking crocks. I've only got about 8 empty crocks here, so the cook is at it again, you better believe it. So what we need to do is kill a little bit of time. Let's go over to the pottery barn, and I'll show you that I do have a full round of crock pots going. Actually, it's not true. It's not a totally full round. There's one space that's being occupied by Refractorybriks, but other than that, I've got a crap ton of crocks coming. So, we're going to kill a little bit of time till these things are done by touring some of the bases of some of our newer members here on the server. Alright, let's see here. Oh, is it done? Oh, it is done. Okay, well, we'll deal with this. Yeah, look at all the crock pots. It's kind of scary, but these are done. That's good news. That's good news. Yeah, we'll get to this after we take a look at some of the bases. So let's head over to the hub. And of course, if you have... Hey, Little Blue's here. Let's say hi to LB. What's up, buddy? So yeah, if you have tuned in to previous live streams here on the multiplayer server, of course, lots of stuff has changed. It's been too long since I streamed over here, honestly. I got to do it more often, but we can see a lot of the blacksmithing area in the windmill has been organized, and we've got some really nice chiseled tables. Look at that andesite cobblestone. I love it. Granite slabs up there. Yeah, really nice. And this was, of course, all done by our very own lag monster. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it looks terrific. But we've got many changes. So we've added a teleporter here at the post office location. I'm not standing on it. And this will take us right to the hub, because who needs to walk like 200 blocks? I'm not walking that, people. I want to teleport right to my destination from now on. So let's see. Our first stop is going to be Herpy Derply's, or Herp Derply's. There it is. Oh, look at that meteoric iron plaque. What? Showing off a little bit there with that plaque, my friend, but I do like it. Let's zoom in on it. Yes, I know I'm super close, but... Oh, well, let me zoom. That's weird. What's going on with this? Oh, okay. I'm too close. Okay, anyway, so let's step through the teleporter. Here we go. Who knows where in the world this will take us? Oh, okay, it's not a trap. It's not a trap. Whoa, look at this. It definitely takes us to quite an impressive site. I can see the nameplate. There's a person looking out their window. Oh, this is great. This is great. Now, this is actually a renovation. Yes, Herp here is renovating this structure. A large part of it was from the BetterRuins mod, but it's certainly an impressive building to make your home in. So let's go in. Let's go take a look. I really like this sunken pathway, too. In fact, I kind of stole this idea, used it in my orchard area. Mine's slightly modified, but this is cool. This is cool. Oh, yes. I'm also a big fan of these trees. The Mediterranean cypress. Looking good. Hey, hello, hello, my friend. I guess this is our main entrance. Beautiful midnight sun bathhouse. What? Oh, we got cats. We got Duchess of the Manor. Halls of Arcanum. Oh, everything is... Oh, look at these stairs. Now that's a chiseling job right there, my friend. Hey, where I heard a door. Hey, there he is. Get down here. Hello, hello. Thanks for hanging out with us today, my friend. Can we take a look around? Hello, hello. You got your cat. Now this ebony herringbone is really nice looking. That's got an interesting look. Oh, I just picked up one of your signs, I think. Let's see. All right, can we go in? Woohoo, look at this. Oh, let's get in the bath. Now it looks, yeah, it does appear to move too, so I guess you achieve that by just using the water blocks. Or no, you chisel a little hole in there. Interesting. Hey, what's going on? Cursed Whist is here. Hello, Whist. Thank you for coming by the stream today. Unfortunately, I don't think you're on the server right now. I imagine you're probably working or something, or doing something for real life, but it's great to see you. We are not only recording, my friend, but we are live. We are live. You don't see the link in Discord? I put it in the... I closed Discord, buddy, so I can't open it. Check the channel notifications channel in Discord. Also, if you follow me on Twitch, you should get a notification through your Twitch app or whatever. Mr. Wigglebutt. Yep, that's appropriate. First part of the dog I saw was Mr. Wigglebutt, for sure, for sure. Yep, we are live and streaming. Hello, everybody. I like the place. Ooh, so this is kind of like a gallery here. Very nice. I've got that one. That one I've seen. This one might be new. The fish in the rain. Okay, hey, what are you doing, Wigglebutt? This one I've seen. I like that one a lot. That one might be new to me. That's interesting. Where'd you get the wheel? Let's see. Herply Derply, you found it. You found it, my friend. That's right. That's right. So this is Herp. This is your like trading place, right? Here, yeah, you got books on here or down below. Is that right? Or are you just using this for storage now? Kind of, sort of. Okay. Man, this place is massive. I like what you've done with it. You've definitely renovated, made it look nice, and the utilization of these vessels is good. Oh, look at this. What do we got over here? Is this steel chainmail, my friend? I don't want to take it off the mannequin, but ebony herringbone was a tough call. Really? Weren't sure about it? It almost doesn't look like wood, you know, in this form. It almost has like a metallic feel to it. Because it almost looks like it's got little rivets or nails in there or something, but it's still good. I like it. That is the steel. Yes, that's the adventurer's gear right there when he's going deep into the dungeon. We're going to have to do a dungeon stream, I think. Get a group together and just go dungeon diving. You'll be the tank because you've got steel chain. All right, where are we going next? Ooh, the study hall. This is where I can go to sleep. I always did my best sleeping in study hall, 100%, people. I would leave such a puddle of drool on the desk. I felt bad for the person after me. And that's hard to evoke, feelings of empathy from a 17-year-old. Let me tell you what. All right, where does this take us? Halls of Arcanum. This looks great. It does look great. I love it. We've got ourselves... Ooh. Oh, that's the abacus. What's that game? Me and Andy played a game of... Oh, crap. What's it called? Oh, it's the little board with the pieces. It's on the tip of my tongue now. But Andy and I played a game of it, and he beat me. Oh, we got signs. I would like to keep... Oh, this is... Yes, so this is what you wanted me to show off. I love it. You got a portal right to it. Yeah, this place... So this is another BetterRuins mod. Where are we exactly? Wow, we're just off. We got a lot of activity down here. These little, in case you're curious, these things, this is the Prospecting Together mod, which allows us on the server to see each other's prospecting. So, in case you're curious what these little shadowy squares are. Hey, Blend Lens, Omok, that's it. Thank you. That's the one. Yeah, he collected a board, and he's got, you know, a stack of each color of piece, and we literally played a game. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't stream it because I lost. I did lose horribly. All right, let's keep looking. That's the wrong way. Ooh. What's that crystal? Large milky quartz making me thirsty. Okay. Wow, you've really... Did you... Whoa, hello, sir. We got a deep drifter here. How far are we underground? Oh, we are pretty far underground. 77. I think 110 is like surface level-ish. Something like that. This is sweet, though. Look at this place. God, the BetterRuins mod. This is reminiscent of the Resonance archives right here. Oh, yeah. Almost a little bit. Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me get my torch out, my lantern. Probably got some drifters. This is crazy. Very much... You can tell that they probably borrowed some of these blocks from the Resonance archives, but still... Yeah, they definitely did. And this is all debarked ebony, too. Wow. Go. It's alright. See, I said we should do a dungeon diving stream. Well, we're doing one. This is it. It's happening right now. Look at it, everybody. And I'm tanking it. Okay, wait. Does this go anywhere? Oh, it's like a little tavern or something. Little side area with the ashlar blocks. Let's not get too far from Herp. I'll get scared in here. So did you add any of this stuff in here, Herp? Or is this just the way you found it? With like the resonator and the globe and stuff? You didn't add anything. Oh, look at this spot. Oh, it's like a... What the hell? What is that? Is that lava? What is that mod that shows the HP bar of the enemies? I have to link it to you after... the stream, Grums. It is a client-side mod. I've linked it in Discord before, but it's been a couple weeks now, so it's probably buried. But it's something like just health bar or something. I can't remember, but I'll get it to you afterwards if you remind me. I like it though. Yeah, this place is cool as hell. I like the sunken look. I think this kind of inspires me a little bit. That's one of the best reasons to visit these elaborate ruins. I mean, for one thing, you can get some cool loot out of here if you want it. Not this place, because we're going to keep it preserved. But damn, look at that. Really gives you some ideas for your own building and stuff, right, Herp? What are we looking at next, buddy? Up this way? Lead the way, sir. Oh, my God. Woohoo! A lot of dark corners. It's creepy as it is, like, impressive, too. Okay, so this just goes up for, yeah, the purposes of, like, retrieving books. Look at that. We've even got some beam usage over here. This is looking nice. Okay, we got some plaster. Where'd you go, buddy? I lost. Oh, there he is. What's he say? The deep ebony was for sure your motivation for your home. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, because now they go together well. It's almost seamless. If we hadn't stepped through a translocator, it could be the same structure. Oh. Interesting little cubby area. Oh, is that just the glow? I was like, what's this color? Yeah, this place is nice. Now, have you been to the Resonance Archives, Herp? Have you seen that library? Because there is a library there. Obviously, as you're probably well aware. We'll have to do that too. If if you're interested, my friend, we can do a group run or something. I'll certainly be willing to go with you. Maybe we can recruit a few other players. Not right now, obviously, but you know, in the future we can send out a Discord message because we've done it once in group, and I know that Nitro has done it himself. Yeah, Hube. Okay. Well, there we go. We got a group already. Awesome. It's a fun thing. It's fun, too. It's a really impressive place. All right. So is there multi-levels, then? Does it go up again? God, look at this. It's like a maze for sure. Just 2 new levels? Okay. Still, oh, and I see we've got a powered, what are these things called? Inhibitor or something? So that's supposed to, like, inhibit, what's it, the portals. All right. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? That's the hardest thing. Good thing I brought 2 stacks of legendary fruit bread. Oh, here, you want some bread, my friend? Here. Come. Boom. Pick that up. Legendary. It's known throughout the land. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. I have this book in my restaurant. I really like this wallpaper. It's just called Blue Wallpaper. I like that a lot. Oh, look. Oh, it didn't show up at first. The Atlas Sieve. Wicked. So that's a sleek door. Those are pretty cool looking. Hey, you can't even walk through here. All right. Yeah, so where's, let's see if we can find the exit ourselves. I'm going to jump down. It's not going to let me there with the fence. Oh. Use the skeleton's skull to get over the top. No, not quite. Alright, I'm lost. Show me the way out of here, buddy. Please. How do we get down? Start chopping a hole through the place. Oh, staircases. Those are handy. Maybe we'll get a lucky temporal gear here. Nope. No such luck, my friend. Yeah, I enjoy this place a lot. It is very cool. Ah, yes. The signs look good, too. I assume you use what? Those pallets, huh? For that? Did you use a paintbrush? It's open to all visitors. That's right. Anybody want come one, come all. Join the server, hop into Herp Mansion's teleporter, and you can visit his place. Hey, you can even spank Mr. Wilgobutt for getting all up in your face. No, I'm kidding. Wow. Ooh, looks like we're doing a little chiseling project over here. Let me break out my chisel and help you a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't touch another man's chiseling. Look at this. This is interesting. I like what you've done here with these little floor funnels. Goodbye. Ooh. So, yeah, this is the exit here. It's very cool. Yeah, and it's kind of mirrored at the bottom here with the stairs. Yeah, that's an interesting effect. I don't know if I accidentally applied chisel blocks to my chest. You know how to get rid of those? Use a wrench. Use a wrench on that chest, and that'll get rid of it. You can also hit it with an axe. Destroy the chest with an axe. Not destroy it, but knock it out. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I've done that before. I did it with a clear block of chiseled glass, which made it invisible, essentially. And it was the most annoying thing. I would put my chest down and forget about it and have the worst time finding it because it was essentially invisible. Oh, yeah. Take another look at Castle Herp Derp. I love it, my friend. Let's see. I'm trying to get used to using the R button. So it looks like, is this part on top? This is you on top, huh, Herp? Or no, is that just part of the original ruin? Well, it looks to be like bauxite and andesite. I like it, though. Nope, you never did that? Gotcha. Still looking good. I can see why you chose it as your home. All right. Very nice, very nice. Let's poke our head over over into my orchard. Just kind of want to. There's some breadfruit over here. I think might be ready. There's not much to see here except trees, but I've been grafting. Yeah, look at that. Ripe in 4.3 days. Let's give it a moment. It might tick over. Sometimes when I show up for a second, it takes a moment for like the chunks to load up properly, but. I think we still got a couple of days. So yeah, this is breadfruit. I got 2 breadfruit cuttings, one over here and then this direction. And those are grafted onto an orange tree right there. But so far that's my only successful graft. I've done it over here too, but they haven't taken yet. And of course, breadfruit, if you're unaware, has the highest satiety of any fruit in the game. So It's a very valuable tree. Oh, and Whist, are you still in chat right now, Cursed Whist? I put 6 breadfruit cuttings in your mailbox. I don't know, Herp. That's a really good question. I've never actually had enough breadfruit like left over after cooking to, squeeze it. So I don't, but that's worth a try. And as you can see, I'm definitely working on the orchard here. So in time, hopefully we'll have enough breadfruit on the server to just turn it into whatever you want, my friend. But we'll experiment with that too. But yeah, check your mailbox, Whist. All right, so little orchard. So I just like to visit occasionally, so I make sure the chunks are loading and those trees are growing, and I don't miss like a harvest or something. But I said we wanted to do some cooking, but let's keep looking around. We've got a few more houses to visit, I think. Probably some places we either have never been to in a live stream because the newer members. I like it. I think Hube has probably done enough to their place. Let's go take a visit. Hube, I don't think you're online or in chat, are you? You were earlier. Oh yeah, Hube is. Hello. Hube, hello. Let's say hello. Double exclamation mark. Let's go. It's imperative. It's to let them know that we're super close. Oh, now this is interesting. What do we got going on below? Ooh. What's all this? It's a torture chamber. Everybody builds torture dungeons on this server. I don't get it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a torture chamber. Could be, though. Oh, okay. I'm loving it. Got the acacia logs in there. Hey, who's this over here in the corner? Oh, you gave me one of these too earlier. Or no, who gave me this? I have one of these too. Herp says, I found one and immediately thought of making that joke. Hey, my friend, I think they're AFK. Look at that piece of wheat. Pull that out of his mouth. What do you got going on here? Let's take a look around. I like this one. That's a really catchy storage vessel. It's got that nice kind of teal color on the top. It's a French word, though, so I can't really pronounce it. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, I just got tricked, bro. False floor right there. If there had been spikes on the ground, I would have just been murdered. Wow. This is neat, though. What, damn it. Okay. Hube, you got me. You got me. You made me look foolish. Live on television, sir. No, this is... Oh, this is nice, too. What's going on over here? What is that? So we've got pine with what appears to be maybe granite chiseled in there. Everybody loves granite. It's everybody's favorite building block here on the server. Maybe with one exception, but I like this interesting kind of abstract... all too often I fall into the trap of symmetry. I want to get stuff perfect. But this is neat. This is where you kind of just let your creativity go right here. All right. He's got doors that just open into nowhere. Whoa, what's this? Oh. What is this? Is this like... Looks like it might be part of a larger build or something. It's interesting. I like it, though. Oh, this is neat. Damn, now that is a lot of work right there, folks. That's chiseling on the smallest scale. Yeah, dang. Nice. It's always so fun to look at what people come up with. Their own style. It's great. And of course, the fence over here is looking good. This is kind of what you notice from a distance. Andy is building a new house. We'll go check it out, my friend. Absolutely. Yeah, I like this angled fence. It's kind of cool. It definitely... And look, they've got it like sitting on the... what are these called again? The rafters? The pieces? Yeah. All right, let's move. Oh, that's our destination right over there. That's Andy's place. Actually, that's his new place, right across from their giant windmill. Look at this thing. It looks like a rocket that's going to take off into space, and I love it. Alright, let's go pay him a visit. I could hop on my elk. We got to get a road over here to Hube's place. It's so close to the road, and yet it's not connected. We got to do that. Maybe they don't want one. I don't know. I shouldn't just go connecting roads to people's places. They might not like that. Could be considered an invasion of privacy. God, whoever built this road should be shot, because I can't get in there. Oh, alright, let's move. Okay, here we are, back at the hub. So the next big extension, actually there's going to be two. There's talk of a museum being constructed on this side somewhere. I guess it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, this is where they've laid it out. This is going to be Future Chisel Museum. That's right, the site of chisels everywhere. I love it. And chisel has been spelled incorrectly even. Gotta love it. Hey, Hube, you were AFK. You just missed us, my friend. We were literally just there. But, yeah, you got a nice place, buddy. I was just showing off your window chiseling and stuff. Looks really awesome, Hube. Oh, I don't even think they're in chat on Twitch, right? I'm talking to him like he's here. Showed the whole world your place, buddy. All 7 people. There's only 7 people left in the world, and they're all in my Twitch chat right now. Well, what's the... Okay, so this is the foundation of the Chisel Museum. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're saying hello to TV Land. Alright, so... what were we going to do? Oh, go look at Andy's place. Yes, Wist has... Actually, let's see if she's updated her little museum, too. Sorry, sometimes it feels like I'm spinning in circles, but there's just so much to show off. We've got Wist's place. It's weird looking through this while you're moving. Oh, yeah, I love this. Look at this. Oh, yeah, she even got the thing to connect, too. This is so cool. Got what appear to be lights strewn across the garden. Nice little abstract sculpture with some what appears to be fluorescent or neon blue here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, fell in the water. Let's close this up so nothing gets in here. Grum says there are worse places to be there than to be here. Yep. That's true. That's true. If the world should end, this would be my last refuge. Alright, so this is Wist's Haunted Textiles Museum. I'm going to have to bring a barrel of booze down here and get wasted. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, they are haunted. The statues move people. Or they're not statues. The mannequins move people. And this one's got a sword, too. We've toured this place properly before, so I just wanted to peek my head in here, but... It looks so great. The chiseling, again, the chiseling here is really nice. We've even got some bordering here. Everybody loves the ebony. I'm going to start building with maple. I feel like maple is like the unloved stepchild of the woods, you know, the different wood varieties that you can play in this or use in this game. But nobody ever uses maple. It's sad. It's a sad, pathetic color. All right. Good job, Wist. Your place is amazing. Now, my question is there still a hamburger? No. Oh, the door's open. Does that go to like a... Okay, it's like a little corral. We're safe. You know, you need to replace this soil, though, because wolves and bears can spawn. Alright, so I've been told. Here. I went maple in the last game. Herp says everything looked dirty. It's like pine wood that's been dipped in a mud puddle. Same, haha, yeah, kind of same here too. I don't know, birch is also like an unloved color. Let's see, where's birch? Do we have a birch? I did a birch in my single player, and I got a lot of hatred for that house, especially initially. It looked terrible, but it was my first time ever building with like the new quarter logs, or whatever they're called. Yeah, the ones that were added after 1.2. That single-player world. Maple looks like those wooden handrails you've seen in staircases that are covered in grab. Yeah, like it's some old like bowling alley or something, where you got to go down like a flight of stairs to get into it. All right, I'm reliving some very specific memories here. So let's hit the road. We're not going to take the elk. Yeah, let's take the elk. I don't ride this guy enough. Come here, stink butt. Let's get on ya. All right, buddy, let's do this. Show off your riding skills. Woo! Look how quick we are. Little elk mount. Now, of course, if you want the elk mount, you gotta beat the Resonance Archives. Alright, take this turn. Here's Nitro's place. Nitro's currently off at work. He was on earlier today, but the poor guy has been trying to bake up quicklime in the most efficient way possible. Tameable in 1.21. That's right, Herp. Yep, you better believe it. This is going to be, the developers want elks to also be acquirable so you can get a mount without going through the Resonance Archive. So if you're doing like a Homo sapiens run, or you just don't want to mess with the lore content, you can still like tame and breed elks. So it's cool. And I don't think, like from what I remember reading, you don't even have to get them up to generation 10. Like it's like a fairly easier process compared to like taming a sheep or something. All right, let's close the store because this man has a lot of cats. Nin, Airway, where's the other ones? Oh, look, the staircase actually goes somewhere now. You don't know how many times I've like tried to run up the staircase and just hit my head. Oh my god. Look, there's a cat up here. Pays, hello. Man, oh man, the size of this place is quite ambitious. It's like a cathedral up here. I love it. Yeah, and this is another of my... I really like the way that the redwood looks. This debark stuff looks really nice. At some point, I'm going to go into like a creative world and just like mess around with all the different wood colors and stone and figure out like what my favorite combinations are. But, yeah, over here we've got a bunch of liquor. Nitro is planning on building a tavern. Hey, the lag monster's here. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming by the stream, my friend. Just hanging out here. We've got a few folks chilling on the server. Some folks on chat. Let's see, are you online right now? I know you were earlier. Little Blue, no, not at the moment. Probably had to go do some adult stuff. Alright, so let's eat a little bit of bread. Yeah, Nitro's place is sweet. Taking a break to eat and do adulting stuff. Understood, my friend, understood. Yeah, I'm going to eat after the stream, but, you know, like you said earlier, it's been a minute since I streamed on the multiplayer server, so it's easy sometimes to get caught up just playing. You know, it's so much fun to be on this server and hanging out and stuff, working on cooking. So Andy lived in this place over here. He renovated this structure, which was part of the BetterRuins mod, essentially. It was like an old church, I think. But since I think what they're going to do, correct me if I'm wrong, Lag, is they're going to connect a road to Lag Monster's place. And I don't think I have all my things showing here. This and share. I got this weird little bug. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, so where's your place at, Lag? Is that it? Yep, that's the plan. Gotcha. So the road goes like right through this church, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe, well, I'm not sure, but he's switching. He's going to a different place. Whoa, look at this. For breeding, for slaughter. So organized over here. He's got his boar, and he's got it fenced in by the actual trough. I like that. That's smart. Oh, yeah. Now, I wonder why he has sunken some of those troughs. What does that do? Oh, no, the area in between the two forests. Let's look at that again. Like down here. Pine Bark Mountain. Understood. Yeah, I was trying to, when we went, because we built the road through the mountain, and when we got down here, you can see it, I started to turn it to, like, go to your old place, which was this one. But we'll have to go through, like, a whole nother mountain here, and there's massive forests, so it just wasn't worth it. It was like so much extra work. Let's see, my ranger situation is coming along. There's a mushroom icon for Raven's Place. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think that was the original site we were kind of working towards. Hey, Saturn's here. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're on the server today, just showing off some stuff. Oh boy, what is this? Now this is a torture dungeon right here. This is a torture dungeon exactly for elephants, though. Yeah, I gotta ask Andy why he buries these. What's the... Does that... Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Can teleport an elephant into an animal pen? You probably could, Herp. Can I close that? Yep, this is it right here for feeding, so he can access them from outside. Get away from me. Yeah. So they can't jump out. Yeah, and he can feed them from out here too. Smart man. Yep. Andy's the thinking type. Not me so much, but come here, give me a kiss. Alright. Okay, we kissed the elephant. Let's move on. So, yeah, let's look at Andy's new place. Oh, what kind of trees has he got? Pear, apple, cherry. These are all mature. Very nice, very nice. Easier if you want... What? Easier if you want you to just stand at the TP. Oh, okay, you're talking... Grums is talking about teleporting elephants. We've got wolf. This is a wolf hotel down here. Keep all the wolves alive in that pit to inhibit spawning. Alright, let's see what he's got going on. Look at his doors are wide open. Listen, aren't you worried about thieves? Somebody will just walk in here and take your stuff. Now, these doors are interesting. Is this... Oh, okay. Damn, that takes 6 nails and strips. Wowzers. It's worth it, though. It's a cool door. Alright, look, he's got beds aplenty. Okay, he's got the Rift Ward. Another great use of the ebony. I told you, everybody, once you see that ebony, you just fall in love with it. I think even Lag Monster said he built a ship, one of the sailing vessels, out of ebony too. These herb racks are actually really nice aesthetically too. Yep, Lag's got an ebony ship. I used purple heart wood in my single player world for my ship, but at that point my single player I'd never actually found ebony. So yeah, this is still a... Jesus, he's got a lot of these teleporters. Icebox. Oh, I want to see his icebox. Ebony gives that old Irish feel. Did I just pick something up? Bro, quit leaving your granite stones just all over the place. Oh, wow. Dried blueberry. I love this. These things look so cool, and he's put them in the walls like that. Yeah, that's... You know, I wish it was like an aquarium. You could put, like, fish in those. That would be super cool. He's got more junk laying there. There you go, buddy. There's some stones for you. Oh, this is the meat freezer. Yeah, I think this is a new... Look at that. Ooh. I love it. So this is a new addition from the food shelves mod. Yeah, we had to update the mod, I believe. Raw meat stored in freezer stays 60% longer. I love it. And where do you do? Yeah, there you go. He's got slush in there. Where's his ice at? Let's change this for him. There's nothing in that one. Where are you keeping your stuff at, buddy? Going through it. I'm just ransacking through his stuff. Oh, he's been curing meat. Look at that. I don't see any glacial ice here, buddy, but your stuff is melted. Can't close it. Take that out for him. Alright. Oh, okay. I think the stone was in my way. Wait, let's play a trick on him. Let's put that there, and I'll put that right in front. He'll be like, I can't. Oh, never mind. It does open. Oh, well. So, wait, where are we exactly? Oh, wow. Yeah, look at the temperature. Negative 36 degrees Celsius. We're at the freaking North Pole right now, bro. And this is just a, yep, not a single entrance or exit here. Really, really cool. Good spot. Good spot for like a deep freeze. So you could see the elephant in the room. Let's see. Andesite, coal, redwood. Exploring. I love it. Yep. This is a true teleportation room. Let's see. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Hube's place. Okay, yeah, there's that. Excellent. Yeah, one of the things, speaking of teleporters, I'm hoping to do on the server here in the near future is expand the hub and build like a secondary wing for it. Let's see, where's my elk? So that we can make like a merchant's hub where we can set up teleporters to, you know, various different merchants. Like here's one real close, but if we can have one to a treasure hunter, you know, a teleporter basically to each one of the different types. So if we want to check our trading and stuff, I think that would be really fun. Allow us to get access to some of the items that may be harder to get. Skill books and stuff like that. All right, so we took a little tour. Let's see here. Let's go in. Boom. All right. Let me get rid of this slush. Toss it out here behind the hub. Don't need that. Good to go. Now, I say we spend a little bit of time cooking. What do you guys think? Let's do some experimenting. Okay, speaking of ice, how's mine doing? Okay, it's good, it's good. So, we're going to have to go pick up those crock pots. Yep. So if I do actually do any cooking, I'm getting pretty low. I've only got about 8 of them. So let's grab some. But I was anticipating. I nearly filled up this beehive kiln. Oh man, what are we in? October? Ooh, I gotta put out my pumpkin display too. Maybe we can do that together. Let's see, let's fill up one thing at a time though, people. One thing at a time. Beehive kiln. It's a beautiful sight. This thing is a peat-eating monster, though. It goes through so much peat. Oh, okay. It is nice not having to worry about, like, having sticks and grass all the time, but at the same time, man, burns through it. It's got a massive capacity, though. I don't think I'll even be able to carry all these crocks at one go. Look at that. Okay. And there's a whole nother stash of them up top. So we're going to have to make 2 trips. Just bear with me, people. This is the life of a cook. We've got plenty of, crock pots out there circling around. And people here on the server are good enough to return them to me, but fortunately, what I'd like to do is just fill up all of these and seal them, so we can have, like, long-term food storage, essentially. Alright, so I'll just start throwing them in here for now. Speed up the process a little bit. And I'm going to place these directly on the floor instead of on the shelves, because, like I said, hopefully we'll be filling some of these up. Now, so far, the best recipe that I've kind of discovered experimenting with the foods, because I certainly haven't tried everything. Not by far. There's so many different things, but I like salads the best. Hey, Herb's here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, salads are... Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Just what I need. No, I do. We need as many of these as we can get. Yeah. But the salad is a really great, it's easy to make. You don't even do it, you don't even have to cook. You can put cooked meat in it, so we'll probably whip up some salads, but like I said, we're going to experiment too. Oh, and the best part about salads, if you have the right ingredients, you can get all of the 5 nutrients covered. Is there 5? Is that what it is? Yeah, you can get all of these covered in one bowl, in one meal, essentially, if you've got like some cottage cheese or regular cheese. Now, let's see. All right, let's go get the rest of our crocs. Seems like a lot, but trust me, it's not. These people on the Sis server, they're hungry animals. Now, they eat a lot. I eat a lot. My chef, as a cook... Wait, where is it? Yeah, the traits for the cook... 10% increased hunger rate for refined trait. That's one of my negative traits for the cook, for the colony cook. Hey, Saturn jumped on. Well, he's here in chat, but I'll still say hi. Hi, Saturn. I'd like to come visit your place sometime, Saturn. Maybe today. I've never gotten to take a look at your spot, buddy. You mind if we come pay you a visit? I'm going to grab my rice flour. I've been grinding this out. Gonna need a sous chef soon. No, I always tell the new people, you can be any class you want. Feel free to choose whatever class, except for cook. We've already got one cook in the colony, and we don't need more. No, I'm just kidding, though. But there is an expression specifically related to too many cooks. But no, I'm not hostile. You could describe me as like Gordon Ramsay light, I would say. All right, let's grab all these. Oh, Herp. Let's see here. You're welcome. Not much to see yet. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Bup. And just don't be messing around in his kitchen. That's what I'm saying. I'm a huge fan of Gordon Ramsay, though. I like that guy. He's a legitimately good cook and somebody who like worked his way up to get where he's at, you know. I mean, sure, he's a Hollywood type now, but okay, let's see. And I'll just leave that block. There's some refractory bricks. Let's grab those, put those in the chest. There we go. Beehive kiln is up and it's empty and ready to use, people. I also filled these two crates almost with pea bricks, so feel free to jump in. Where do these go? I think these go out here. You see his squabbles with Uncle Roger? No, I haven't. Let's put those away. There we go. Uncle Gordon now. Oh, really? He's got his title back, Uncle Roger. I don't know who Uncle Roger is, to be honest. Is he another chef? Oh, wait. Uncle Roger, isn't he like a YouTuber? Hey, first-time chatter, NL Tim. What's up? What's up? What's the bluish light over here? That's a good question. It's coming from this right here, my friend, from this rusted pipe lamp, which is unusable clutter, but it can actually, I believe it can be repaired. And, of course, we're using a lot of mods on this server, so I'm not... Oh, shit. My weapon. Yeah, I'm not sure which mod is allowing that to work, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Use the MSG. Yeah, I'm a big fan of MSG. Let's see. I think I do. I think I've seen Uncle Roger with Mark Weens. You guys know Mark Weens, the YouTuber? I might be thinking of somebody different, though. He's like a food tuber. He does like stuff. MSG makes you good. That's right. Let's see. You're welcome, NL Tim. Thanks for coming by the stream, my friend. Appreciate ya. All right. So we're going to do a little cooking once I get this sea of crockpots placed on the ground. It definitely seems like more than I need, but this is good. This is good. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need. And I open my inventory, there's more. Oh, boy. It's all right. We're going to do some serious cooking today. And I do have plenty of beeswax and also some storage vessels. Hube had to leave. I like your place, Hube. We'll visit that from time to time, my friend. Check up on your progress. Same with all you guys. Everybody on the server's got great-looking places. All right. So, whoa. I think I will have more shale pallets than... Oh! There's cast... Oh, I don't know. I don't think cast iron's in chat. I was going to say, there is a chest at the community place specifically for slabs. Look at this. I'm going to block my doorway with these freaking things. You're going to wax the bees? I'll do whatever it takes. I will rip the nectar right off those little bees' legs. Alright, let's see how much I got. Yeah, I've got plenty. I didn't count the number of crocs we just placed on the ground, but I should have enough. Alright, let's put away this rice. I like to have as empty an inventory as possible when we start cooking. MSG is to Uncle Roger what duct tape is to red green. That's a funny analogy. I can see that. I can believe it. I can believe it. All right, we'll put the stuff in there. Very good. All right, so like I said, we could make some salad. Where did that bread just go? Which is a really great thing, but I already know how to make that. Let's look through our guidebook. Maybe we can find something interesting. Now, unfortunately, au gratin, I can't do that yet. I'm currently totally out of cheese. Let's check on our sheep, too, while we're over here. I recently expanded my little sheep barn because I got so many of them. But these ladies are all pregnant for the most part. It's taking a hell of a lot of flax grain to feed them, but that's okay. We got a lot of flax grain on the server. Yeah, I believe every one of them is pregnant now, so in a short while, I will be swimming in milk, quite literally. But can't do au gratin. I've done the compote, or whatever it's called. I don't like it. Cold pasta, it's not that great. It's not that great. I actually have a video on how to make pasta, but I didn't love it. Salad is better than pasta by far. Okay, so hot pasta. I haven't been able to cook that. I've not figured out how to make it yet, but I'm going to skip it. Pilaf could be interesting. 1 portion of rice grain. Soybeans or chopped. Okay, I'm on board. You can add veggies. It says in a cooking pot. You can add boiled pickled eggs. I do have. I'm working on soy sauce, but it's a long process. I have to soak the beans, so I don't have that. I'll have fish sauce. Let's try some pilaf, though. Let's see what this turns out like. So, they did, Whist. They definitely did. It was crazy. Like, I couldn't even milk them all because they would get all bunched up like this, and I'd be coming in here trying to milk them, and I was like, God dang, I can't even reach them. It's still not even big enough. Like, I wish I could widen it out. Because if I put troughs along this wall, it literally just gives us one, space to walk. But I even thought about doing like individual little pens for each female sheep herself. But again, just not enough space here. It's all right. Oh, God damn it. All right, so we're talking about making pilaf. I think I've got rice grain. Let's find some rice. I often powderize all my rice. Where is it? We might have to go. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got a few stacks of rice. That's good. Probably more than I need. But, let's see. What else did it say? Some meat. What do we got here? Alright, that's good for 9 days. I think it did say the meat needed to be cooked. So we'll grab that. And let's look at it one more time. Here, pilaf. Well, I do have soybeans. So rice will give it a grain. Soybeans will actually give it protein. Or chopped meat or veggies. Okay, so here's what we'll do, I think. We'll grab some cabbage and we'll chop those up. That'll be our chopped veg. Of course, the goal is always to cover all the bases, all the nutrients, or as many as we can, essentially. I have a feeling this one, not going to be able to cover the fruit. No, unfortunately not. Soy sauce might end up giving a fruit nutrient. I have to look at it again, but I don't know. Either way, that's okay. It's not a requirement, but let's at least give it a try. So we've got everything we need. Yeah, let's head over to the kitchen where all the magic happens, people. And we'll just experiment with a couple of cooking pots. And we'll take a look at like the saturation and stuff on it. Alright, so I got a couple pots set up here. Alright, let me open it one more time. I don't think we're going to bother with soybeans. 1 portion of rice. Soybeans are chopped meat and veggies. Okay, so it does need to be raw. All right, let's chop this meat up. Choppa choppa. All right, that's good to go. And go through this step by step. Because it doesn't, it's kind of, I don't know, it's specific just enough to kind of like help you figure out what you need to do. Okay, portion of rice and veg. 12 servings of pilaf. Okay, awesome. Now we just get to add in the extra bits. So now we can add in some chopped meat. Very good. And some of the oil. Maybe if I put soybean oil in it. Let's try that. Let's grab some soybean oil. I'm starting to think maybe soybean oil will give us some fruit saturation. I'm not sure on that, though. Could be totally off base. Hey, Blind Lens. I know it's some of the hot dishes require you to put a pot in the bottom left of the mixing bowl. That's true. Actually, not just the hot ones, but like if I'm making salad, that is how we do it with salad, too. That's a good point. You're right. This recipe is specifically just in the cooking pot, though. So this is going to need to be perfect. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and whip up some salad, too. Right now, we're just kind of experimenting. But, yeah, if we can get some... I kind of need to wait till I have some cheese to do salad. But let's see here. Okay, so 0.1 liters. I think I'm going to need to get a bowl. Yeah, sometimes a bowl makes it easier here. Did I get one? Yeah, we got 2 bowls, so we'll fill that up with the oil. Beautiful. And we'll pour 0.246. There it is. All right, perfect. Yeah, let's see what this comes out to give us here. Nice little experiment. We won't use any of my peat, since I don't know if I'm going to be doing this much. It's a lot of fun, though. It's one of my favorite parts of this game. It's why I knew when we started this multiplayer server, I was like, there's no doubt in my mind, I've got to be the cook. That's the class. That's the only class I was ever interested in. Alright, switch that up. Take that out of there. Alright, it is easy to forget to feed myself, though. That's one thing I do. I'll get so involved in cooking that I'll starve myself. Alright, so that's working away. Let's see. Let's replace this cairn with my mixing bowl. I like to keep one of those handy. God damn it, I gotta put something in this. Alright, there we go. And there it is. Beautiful. So if we need those, we can get them. Let's see. Alright, so while that's cooking, let's look in the handbook. See if we can find another interesting meal, maybe. Can't do au gratin yet. I've done this one, not yet, but I'm not going to bother with pasta. I'm not super impressed with pasta. So far, salad's the best I've found. Maybe we should try... hold on, let's read about yogurt. Well, actually, I think we need to make yogurt starter, which is going to involve dairy, which I don't have. So we'll skip that for now. It's just additions. Scrambled eggs. Oh. All kinds of milk, vegetables, meats, sausage. Wow. I never even... A sushi? You know, actually, in my latest cooking tutorial that I just released last night, one of the commenters requested sushi and soy sauce, which is one of the reasons I'm making soy sauce now. But, how can I get my hands on some fish? We just have to go swim around and attack fish. I mean, in my experience, the fish don't drop meat, like, almost ever. But I'm willing to try it. I'd love to make some fish sauce. You need 64 fish fillets. I've seen 2 in all the time I've been playing Vintage Story. Although, you know, I think that they're going to make some changes to fish in the big update that's, you know, incoming soon. Probably not that soon, but So maybe I'm thinking I will wait until that. Okay. Herbal bread. Wait, once baked or cooked, add birds. Herbal bread. I'm not sure what counts as an herb. I know that there are herbs. I just haven't seen enough of them. Fish drops, little fish for now, but they will add it. The problem is that they have no food. Animals spawn at low weight and gain weight as they eat. Okay. Gotcha. Crab meat. I have seen crabs before. Oh, this looks like this is almost primitive survival, isn't it? Snakes? Isn't that added from primitive survival? Alright, well, we're getting off track here. Let's go back. Actually, this is probably done. Yay! Alright, our first batch of this crap is done. Pilaf. Okay. Got a bunch of servings of it. Damn. Okay, fill that up. Snakes are also primitive survival. That's what I thought. Crabs are too. Yeah, we don't have that on our server. I guess it's just in the book for people who do play. It's like the 1 or 2 most downloaded mods, so it's not surprising it's got an entry. Alright, so that's just a little bitty serving. Sometimes I've got the XSkills mod, so it'll give me like extra servings per thing that we cook. So sometimes I get these crock pots with a little bit extra. Okay, so we've got grain, veg, and protein. We didn't get fruit. Of course, we didn't get any dairy. But it does give us a little bit of healing. To be honest, though, yeah. I mean, salad is still better. If I put salad dressing on salad, it still comes out much better. Yeah, look at that. So we've got protein, grain, and fruit in this one, and the health is 2.5. And plus, if I had cheese at the time, I could have added that to the salad. So let me put an empty one in there. Come here. Alright, so either way, we'll still stock them in our cabinet. Some unlucky soul will have to try that at little experimentation. Who knew the vegans were right? Oh my gosh. We've got a vegan in Discord. Unfortunately, she's not a Vintage Story player, but... Alright, what are we making next? What are we making? Let's hang these up. I need to carry that around with me. Alright. Yeah, you can also fish in primitive. So that's a good point, too. That is, it makes it much more viable. That's okay, we make lamb. Alright, let's look. So, what's next? What's next? Meal. Salad, we've done. Yogurt, we will do eventually. Alright, we looked through all the additions. I don't think... Oh, we can make some breaded stuff. My big fat Greek wedding reference. I know that title. I've never seen the movie. So, breaded food, egg whites, okay. Honey, food oil, syrup. We've got all this stuff. Breadcrumbs, yes. Flour, check. Just needs to... Okay, it can be the nuggets. And we could add cheese to this. Salt. I like this. Okay. When you have breaded your food, you can... Oh, so how do we do that? Do we just put it in the crafting grid? When you have breaded your food, you can knead it with 0.1 liters of food oil to quote-unquote deep fry it, or you can boil it with food oil or lard, and then you can further knead it with more honey, soy sauce, fish sauce, birch syrup, peanut butter. I've got, oh, this might be a superfood right here. Let's try some breaded stuff. I think we've got everything we need. Let's go grab some eggs. I've definitely got breadcrumbs. Yeah, I've got breadcrumbs. Let's grab that too. Let's take that out for now. It's over here. A little bit of fruit. We'll grab the fruit just in case we need it. Maybe that was the one thing that I didn't mention, was it? Where is it? Breaded food. Well, again, I'm thinking peanut butter might give us a little fruit saturation, but we'll just have to test it. The stream makes me hungry. Oh, poor Grubs. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is why I love this game. You know, I'm a food person in real life, but this game just really makes it fun. The authors of Expanded Foods and Culinary Artillery are really have outdone themselves. I'm not sure if it's the same person or if it's two. I've never looked into that, but either way, I love what they've done with it. Now, what were we going to get? What did I need again? Gonna Expanded Foods. Oh, the eggs. Yeah, let's go grab some eggs. And let's see, my ice is still good. Yep. See, I've got all these cabinets that are just sitting empty here. So I need to fill those up. Alright, the sheep still, no babies. No. Alright, let's go raid the chickens. I might feed them. Let's do a little feeding session with the chickens. I haven't fed them in a while, so we probably won't get a lot of eggs, but get off that. Get out of there. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. And if anybody wants to, domesticated chickens for themselves at their base, just let me know. I've already caught a pair for Lag Monster. You finally got some chicks? Right on, little buddy. Let's see. I'm sorry, little blues just popped up. Maybe say little buddy. If we have any archers, I just made half a batch of archers flask. Ooh, little blue is our alchemist on the server. Yeah, Lag Monster. I gave him a male and a female chicken and rooster, and it was a lot of fun. It tracks I'm Short King. Look at this. Look at this conga line of chickens. They're all going to the first trough that I filled. They're a little bit hungry. I haven't fed them in a few days. They start to go through a chicken explosion if I feed them too much. Yeah, I end up with chickens outside my door and stuff, like that one right now. It's alright. Not the end of the world. So we got 26 eggs. That should be good enough to at least get us, experimenting. And I think we've got everything else. I'm going to need a bucket. Let's grab 2 buckets and we'll place them down. Now, what did it say? Egg white, egg yolk, or liquid egg. So it can be any of them. Well, that's actually handy to know, because sometimes I'll make like salad dressing where you only use the egg white, and then I'm stuck with a bunch of yolks, and I don't know what to do with them. But now, I could just make breaded food if I, have to replenish my salad dressing or something. The newest progressive rock band, Chicken Explosion. Oh, yeah. That's a common phenomenon in the game Dwarf Fortress, was cat explosions. Because for whatever reason, cats would breed quite often and have like a short gestation cycle. And so you would end up with like hundreds of cats in your fortress within just a week or two. But, could be used to your benefit. No, you never have to worry about mice. All right, let's ditch the egg shells. That's my chest for rot and just throwing a bunch of crap in there. This is my chest for compost. All right. And here we go. So we've got the chicken liquids. Now, what's next? Let's open this back up. I'm a slow learner. I got to go by it very methodically, plodding along, much like a person who's got a learning disability. No offense to those folks out there. Let's see here. Breaded food. Okay, we've done that. I'm still not quite clear how I achieved this first step, though. Food, oil, birch. Okay. But in what? You have breaded your food. Do we put it in the mixing bowl? I don't think I have the flour. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're going to try the mixing bowl because it doesn't say, but I assume this is what it's telling me. I'm not sure. All right, back to it. Breaded food. So we've got the chicken liquids right here. Can I pick it up? No, that was the empty one. Damn it. All right. We'll get there. There's the chicken. Does say 0.1. I'm feeling this is a recipe. We can just throw any amount in there. Okay. Or honey or food oil. Okay, so that's fine. Handful of breadcrumbs. Toss it in. Bag of flour. It says a bag. That's weird. Why does it say a bag? Handful of smashed meat or meat nuggets. Breaded rice ball. Oh, hold your horses there, buddy. Hold your horses. It's working. It's working. Salt is optional. Well, it's going in. If I have it, I'm going to put it in there. So wait a second. Wasn't this the one that said we could put peanut butter on? Or that was after we've breaded it? Yeah, it's telling me I can put cheese. Okay, so we really should be putting cheese here with the meat. But we don't have any. So we're just going to make some rice balls. It sounds delicious, actually. Yeah. Cheese or boiled pickles. Or boiled pickled eggs. Okay, look at this. First time I've ever made this item. Breaded rice balls. Okay. Now, when you have breaded your food, you can knead it with food oil. We've got that. Or you can boil it with food oil. Oh, we can bake it too. And then once it's cooked, then you knead it with... That's when we put the peanut butter on it. This is going to be a weird dish. Rice balls with peanut butter smeared all over them. Oh, look, and it says can be used in salads or cold pasta meals. No way. Wow. So if I use this in my salad instead of like a meat portion, geez, that would really bump up the salad satiety, wouldn't it? Wow, wow, wow. And you can put fruit in a salad too. So, man, this is opening up all kinds of possibilities here. Let's keep it going. We're going to make a bunch of these, I think. This is cool. So fill these up. I just really wish I had some cheese right now, but not to worry. We're experimenting, so if we don't have all the ingredients, we'll definitely make this again once I get some cheese, I think. Maybe even I'll do a tutorial video for this. If it turns out to be as versatile as I think it's going to be, then yeah, this is definitely worthy of a video. All right, what do we got here? A bowl with the meal. Oh, this is that pilaf. Let's try this. Actually, it looks kind of pretty. Yeah, that's a cool picture. It's too bad the meal itself sucks, because I'd like to use that in a thumbnail or something, but no, it's garbage. Total garbage. All right, so I need some food oil. Oh, we've got some right here. And give me a big old bucket of peanut butter. Oh, boy. Can you imagine filling a bucket with peanut butter in real life? A wooden bucket, and then trying to, like, clean it out? No, thank you. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Where's my thing? Gosh, now I kind of wish we had more chicken eggs. Excuse me, chicken liquids. That's the proper name. That's what the game calls it. All right. Keep it coming. Don't stop until we've run out of chicken liquids. All right, liquid chicken egg portions. Whew, that's a lot. So let me see here. So should we just bake it? I feel like if I deep fry it in oil, don't you think that would further increase satiety, or maybe not? Maybe we can try both. So the oven needs a little bit of wood. We'll just try a little round of both. Better than liquid chickens. Everything is better deep fried. I agree with you, my friend. I agree. eyelash on my glasses there. I like steamed veggies quite a bit, like steamed asparagus, one of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, you take any of those veggies and deep fry them, they are, you know, inarguably they're just better. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. How about smoked ham there, buddy? I guess smoking is no, it's not a form of steaming. It's totally different. All right, how's this coming? It's still going. Look at that. Using every little drop of that stuff. Love the smell of olive oil frying some nice food. I don't use olive oil to fry stuff. It just smokes. It's got too low of a smoke point, but yeah. Although honestly, I don't do a lot of personal I eat a lot of fried foods, but it's usually from like fast food. I don't do it a lot in my home just because it's so messy. All right, let's see. Let's put that away. I think we burned through most of our meat. I'm just thinking, should I just go ahead and make the rest of it? What did we run out of? Let's see here. Well, let's just work on frying up what we've got. That's fine. We got 9 little pieces of nuggets left. It's not a huge waste. All right, we'll drop those down there. This rice flour. All right. Avocado oil is your go-to for most frying. Right on. Lag's a great chef, too. That or peanut. I was going to say peanut oil is like what most people drag out on Thanksgiving when they're going to fry a turkey or something. Yeah, that's the premium stuff. It's pretty expensive, though, shockingly, considering like how prevalent peanuts are. Olive oil is the most stable temperatures. It's healthier than vegetable oils. All right, let's see here. Okay, I've got the peanut butter. I'm not sure if I should put it in the mixing bowl. Oh, well, we're going to experiment. So we'll put a round of them there. We'll do this. Is this what's happening? Yeah, Herp says I use avocado oil because of polyfats and super high smoke point. Got to keep that heart healthy. That's right, my friend. You're going to be frying, yeah. You know, you got to take that into consideration. I think I'm putting way too much in there. I think it's just 1.2. So let's grab our bowl. Let's grab the whole thing. That's how we're going to do this. Oh, come on now. Nope. It's not working. So it's not in that. I guess maybe it just is the mixing bowl. Yep, oiled rice balls. Oiled rice balls, yikes. Alright, yeah. Let's get those oily rice balls going. Now, let's cook this. See what this looks like. Okay. That's good. Just going to experiment so I'm not putting a lot of wood on that fire. Those are going good. I swear, didn't it say we could cook it a different way too? Let's see. One, you have your breaded. Knead it with... Okay, that's what we're doing. In the mixing bowl. Or you can boil it. Oh, wait a second. Boiling would be... Food oil or lard. Would be this. Not a cooking pot. Charred. I put it down? Okay. Oh, okay, this isn't gonna work. Let's do it like this. Guess maybe it does need to be perfect. Let's just go with one. And then we'll do this way. There it is. Fried rice ball. Okay. So let's do a full one. Sorry, I've got to go about this kind of a weird way here, but... Alright, there's 1.2. 2. Good. And we can fill that now. Nope. Oh, I forgot. It'll take way more than 12. There we go. All right, so we'll get that frying up. How's this going? Partial baked. We're just going to see if there's any difference in satiety for these boys here as we cook them in the different methods. It's good. It's for science. Boil them in oil. Yeah, essentially, that's what we're doing. This one is even weirder. We're just like rolling it in the oil. Oh, look, it did turn out to be legendary. Oiled rice balls. But this needs to be cooked still. Oh, so we can just oil them before cooking them properly. So we definitely want to do that before putting them on the oven, huh? You can see that's for sure. Yeah, they're just slightly darker than those right there. They did turn out to be legendary. Okay, that's coming along. Everything's out of those. All right. Let's watch the ovens here, people. Let's write the legend of the oiled rice balls. That's right. Tolkien would be jealous. All right, might as well just throw these guys on there too. Okay, so those are the oily ones. It's taking a while for these babies to cook up. All right, we've got some fried rice balls, people. Hot out of the oven. So toss those. Oh, where'd you go? Toss those in there. And we're just going to go ahead and oil up the rest of my balls real quick. Not a big deal. Did you say fried eyeballs? We could try that too. Just got through the chapter on Helm's Deep and the Two Towers. Such an exciting chapter. That's my favorite movie, the middle one, and that's my favorite part of that movie is the Helm's Deep fight. Yeah. Oh, such a good one. The actor who played Theoden, such a good actor for sure. All right, we've got the other balls, fried rice balls. So, interesting. All right, hold on. Let's not let these burn over here. Those are part baked. Those are still oiled up. Okay, this is fun, actually. I love cooking. Okay, yeah. I've only read the original books once. Read them straight through once, but I love, of course, the movies. Never least, you don't actually see the battles with the Ents in the books. It's simply recounted by Merry and Pippin. Yeah. It does take forever. Okay, we got plenty of these things, though. This is great. Now, remember, it said after we cook them, we can then put peanut butter on them, too. So we're not even done yet. Let's grab these. It's interesting it's calling the baked ones fried still, but... So, as long as these are the same, then... I mean, they did come out to be different qualities, but that's not necessarily... Oh, yeah, we definitely want to oil them up first. That's a given. Because these right here weren't oiled, and now they're missing that vegetable protein on them. That's okay, though. We're just learning. All right, we got enough of them. Let's grab this. Good. Cleaning things up as we go. All right, fried rice balls. Good. Now... go ahead and pour this out. Did I get peanut butter already? I did. Look at this. All on top of things here, people. Peter Jackson was bringing that to the big screen. Was awesome. Dude was the goat for that. I know, and what's so disappointing is that the Hobbit movies sucked. I mean, legitimately are bad movies, you know? Like, I try and sit through them occasionally. I'll be like, all right, I'll try and watch the Hobbit movies again, but they're just so bad. And I think it's a combination of a lot of factors. Of course, that's my personal opinion, but yeah, I know, they're just not good. There's some good parts, too. I shouldn't say that totally. Jackson is just such a talented filmmaker, but man, oh man, it's so it should have been one movie, and they really should have just stuck to the book. But it's tough. That one, I think, The Hobbit was probably a more difficult adaptation, especially after the big success. He was probably pushed into stringing that out into 3 movies more by studio execs who just wanted a paycheck than by, like, oh, it's going to help the story to be even longer, you know? You haven't seen that. The problem was, yeah, turning it into a trilogy was the problem. And there's some, like, just bizarre choices they made with the story, the way it goes, and, like, the elf-dwarf relationship, and it's like, what's happening? What are we focusing on right now? All right, anyway, so let's get some peanut butter on these balls. Oh, look at that. Deluxe rice balls. What? So they go from fried rice balls to deluxe. Oh my gosh, guys, this just gets better. And remember, we can still use these as an ingredient in a salad. This is nuts. I think we just beat the game. I think my cooking skill. I'm going to skip from level... That's not what it is. Level 21, going right to 1,000 with this recipe here. Radagast was always more of a background character in the books. I had choice to have him showcased in the movie, but not Tom Bombadil. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, and again, like, the wizards are cool characters. And, like, you could have done a Radagast. Would have been interesting. The blue wizards would be cool, too, if they did something with those guys. But they just don't... I don't know. Yeah. But overall, I think Jackson did such a good job with the originals that, he deserves to do whatever the hell he wants with the Hobbit movies, That's how it is, kind of, I've heard in Hollywood. Like, if you make a big blockbuster making tons of profits for the studio as a director, usually they'll, like, the next project you can do is basically, like, your own, They'll just, like, all right, do whatever you want, And sometimes that's where you get the best movies, It's when it's, like, a director's passion project, Not necessarily something made just because the studio's, like, all gung-ho about it. Oh, yeah, look at that. So we've got fruit not very much, only 30 fruit saturation, but that gives us 3 HPs, which is incredible. That's the highest I've seen. Thoughts on the Rings of Power series? Blind Lens? Not good. My thoughts are not good, my friend. I did not enjoy that one bit. In fact, I have even more smoke for that series than I do for the Hobbit movies, by far. I mean, Peter Jackson is a respectable director, like Lag was saying, basically the GOAT after he won all those Oscars for the original trilogy. Amazon had nothing. I mean, they had the rights to a really cool story, and that's it. Like, they just completely shit the bed with those. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody's opinions. If you loved them, good for you. I did not. Too far from the books. Well, I mean, that's the thing is, like, the books that they were covering was the Silmarillion in that time period, their age that they're in. And so it's more of like they had a very free hand. They could have done a lot of it. I would say it wasn't so much that they ventured too far from the like native stories. It's just that they didn't have good writing. Like, the plots are thin and don't make sense. Like, what kind of a community of, like, travelers, like these Harfoots, would literally leave behind members who are injured? You hurt your foot, suddenly you're abandoned by the people, like, you've known all your life, and they're just, like, totally cool with that. Like, that's the most sociopathic, like, and it wouldn't work. You couldn't have a society that would do that kind of thing. We look in the historical records, we see, like, bones from our ancestors. Even Neanderthals will show signs of, like, breaks on their arm, like severe breaks, which would probably cause their death if they were out there solo. But they're literally, like, kept alive and they're healed, implying that they had, like, support communities around them and stuff. So it's not even true to life in real. Like that, and that's just one aspect, you know what I'm saying? I've got 100 other gripes I could complain about those. You agree it's a terrible job staying true to some of the characters? Yeah. But just some really bizarre storytelling choices. Alright, so that's not working. Okay, those aren't cooked, are they? Okay, that's working. Okay, we needed to bake the oiled ones first. These need to go through some oil too. Start talking, and I completely lose track of what I'm doing, but that's okay. All right, we got a little bit of oil here. Is that enough? Good. Okay, so that's going. That's going. Sweet. Yeah, and like I said, we've got another stage too after this. Oh no, once we get the peanut butter on them, we're done. We've got deluxe balls. The quality of writing in Hollywood has been going down. I often wonder where they get their references. I don't feel connected to the human experience. Yeah. It's an interesting phenomenon too, but there's like this concept of failing upwards. You know, it's like when a writer or showrunner produces a bad show that gets poor quality, like, you know, the Lord of the Rings. They don't lose their job. They get more work because of it. You know, it's bizarro, but I don't know. I can't explain it. Let's see here. So do you usually put peanut butter on your both? All right, so we got the oily ones out. This is a really funny recipe, just in general. I mean, it's phenomenal. I think, like I said, we've discovered a superfood here, but it's kind of funny. All right. Toss those. Oh, my ovens have gone cold. 4. They look like little dumbbells, don't they? It's like I'm not here to lift weights. I'm trying to cook some rice balls. Alright, don't I have some wood on me still? Nope. Unrelated question, do I own a dog? No, I don't. I don't own any pets. My apartment's too small. I can't have pets here. I wish I could have a cat, but just too small of a place. I also love dogs. You know, I grew up like with all kinds of animals and stuff, but currently no. Okay. Got a bunch of peanut paste here. I'm saving this stuff actually. I'm going to make some peanut sauce with this, but we need soy sauce, and that's not even optional. Like, you have to make soy sauce in order to make the peanut sauce. So, but check that out. Peanut sushi rolls. So with soy sauce, we might actually have to go for some fishing. I'm certainly not going to install the primitive survival mod on the server, but maybe I'll have to figure out a way. Do you ever watch the best ever food review show? I don't. Oh wait, that's the yeah, Saturn, that's the guy who wears the red bandana. I'm blanking on his name. Yeah, I love that show. Him and Mark Wiens have done crossover shows and stuff. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mark Wiens and his travels and stuff. Yeah. What's the guy's name? I always forget him, but I like him too. He's a cool dude. I've watched like some of his early stuff, like his videos about his like early life getting into YouTube. It was pretty good. It's inspirational. Yeah. He's a good guy. Now he'll eat some crazy stuff. I've seen him eat camel and all kinds of weird stuff. Apparently he made quite the impact in Egypt. Yeah, I remember watching his Egypt show, and he basically by the end of it was like, don't go to Egypt. He's like, don't go there. It's too corrupt. You're going to end up getting ripped off, even by people like you've legitimately paid to help you and stuff. It was like, just don't go. I remember he did not like it. But, yeah, that's how it is. You know, I'm sure we've done a lot of bad things to that part of the world ourselves as a country. Anyone remember Bizarre Food with Andrew Zimmerman? I don't know that one. Not familiar with that one. God, these really do take the longest time to bake. It's crazy. All right, no worries. I can't rush it. Let's put away some of our soybean oil. I think we're going to go into salads now. I'm curious about how the salads are going to turn out with these rice balls. God, the only problem is I don't have cheese. Grums. Oh, Grums. You got any cheese? No, I would feel weird using ingredients from another player in my cooking. I can't do that. Glassed eggs, fish. You know, there's glass eggs in this game. You can make glassed eggs in the game. Check it out. You might have known that. I swear you can't have. There it is. Water glassed eggs. Chicken eggs. Ask if Grums has soy cheese. No, I don't want any crappy soy cheese. You have a lot. Oh. I kind of do, just to make some, like, badass... Oh, okay, these are done. Yeah, to make some badass salad right now. I just want to see how far we can push this salad recipe. Pushing it to the max, people. I've got a little bit of breadfruit left, not a lot. We should go peek our head back to the orchard. We looked at it at the start of the stream, but we'll have to go back and check it. Do you have more peanut butter? Yeah, I got peanut butter for days, people. I got a barrel full of it. Gilgamesh, even I think soy cheese is awful. I can donate a bit of cheese for the stream. Well, thank you. I'm going to go to the hub real quick and check on the orchard. Let's see. Maybe I can meet you along the way. All right, let's make a little trip while those things are getting buttery with peanuts. All right, people. It's been a good stream so far. Appreciate you guys stopping in. And if you guys have to leave or if you miss part of the stream, I am going to post this VOD tomorrow on the YouTube channel. All right, what did I come over here for? Let's go up the stairs. We got a lot of new translocators, people. I love it. We've even got some going to the Lazarette, to the village. Of course, the Resonance Archives is down below me. But we're just going to pop over here. Check this fruit. Damn it, ripen about 1.3 days. Oh, no, it is ready. Okay, it just turned over. It's ready. Cool. We got some good fruit, people. This is the breadfruit. Grums, do you want some breadfruit cuttings? I don't know if you've already... Oh, that one's not ready. I can get you some breadfruit cuttings, too. My trees are at the point now where, like, I got plenty. If you go to my kitchen and place the potato TL as a kitchen trader, you can steal cheese from... Go. I need a... Oh, I do have a ladder. I was going to say I need a ladder on this side. Got one. Oh, they can't grow at your base? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure about that. Because I know you're in kind of... Oops. The southern regions of the world, but I guess not southern enough, huh? It's too bad. Well, you can help yourself to this orchard. Because obviously I'm just expanding it as much as possible. Yeah, this is actually an orange tree too, with the breadfruit that's been grafted on it. I've got one over here too. But all right, so still waiting for the rest of it, but now we got a half stack. Pretty decent. Yeah, feel free to take some. I'll let you know next time all like the main trees are in season or whatever. All right, Grums, where you at? Are you at your little place? Let's take the teleporter to the post office. I think that's the closest. Nope, that's Herp. And then Grums has a little place over this way. We need more lights in this part of the world. It's dark. There we go. Break out my silver on silver. So that's Wist's place over there. I think Grums... Oh, we got a road. We got the road. Did I pass it? Where is this place? Oh, there it is. I see the roof. Okay, the road's taking us the wrong direction. Oh, Grums, I don't want to show off your secret teleporter here. Where you at? Hello? I've never seen a ruined trapdoor before. That's interesting. Take a look inside here. Did you move the... Oh, nope, it's still there. The kitchen gobbler. I love it. It'll be right there. Okay, okay. We won't invade their privacy too much. I do like... You know, I've never made sod roofing before. I've never used it in a single build. But, oh. Yep, yep, yep. I like it, though. I like the way it looks. And so does it change with the seasons, too? Am I right? Like during spring and summer, this will be green, won't it? Because I believe Ghost had his roof like that too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the way that you've kept it, your first time with it too, the way that you've made it like you basically touch the ground too, I like that because it gives it more of that like natural feel. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good place to just sit and kind of look out into the land. Ah, hello. Here's some fruit bread for you with peanut butter on it. Get over here. Hello, Grums. Tradesies. Ooh, got some blue cheese. 4 slices. Now, this has a lower satiety, though. Let's see. Oh, and I got the wax cheddar wheel. Interesting. Throwing some wax on your stuff, too, aren't you? All right, we're just gonna cut it right up. There it is. Got to take the wax off of it first. I remember waxing my cheese when I first started experimenting with it, but yeah, since then I haven't really ever done it because I usually just use the cheese first. Bit of both. Have enough, so please experiment. I will for sure. So this is my first time ever seeing blue cheese. It does have a lower satiety than cheddar, but I'm still going to attempt to make some of my own. For sure, for sure. All right, well, our deluxe rice balls are waiting, so we got cooking to do, Grums. I appreciate the cheese, though. Thank you very much. That will come in very handy for our little salad. Something just dropped from the sky. Was not me at all. Oh, was that Saturn? Did Saturn just rain in from the sky? Hold your horses. We got. Like I said, we got to get back to the kitchen. The waxing. Waxing makes it last longer. It just gives it a longer shelf life when you wax your cheese wheel. I should have shown you the difference, but I wasn't thinking about it. Yep. Wow, cheese is so much fun in this game. There's that monster bear. Look at how big that boy is. Dude's almost literally as tall as 2 fence pieces just standing on 4 feet. That's crazy. Hey, Talon's in the windmill. Let's give him some fruit bread. Oh, he's hungry. Look at that. Hello, my friend. There you go, buddy. He's in here working and starving himself to death. I like his look, though. He looks like Neptune, king of the oceans. I don't know if he knows we're streaming. You're welcome, my friend. All right. You know what this world needs? Dinosaurs? No. What does it need, Saturn? Tell me, sir, what does it need? I just gave all... Oh, I'll eat this. The Earth won't support ring Saturns. Mosasaurus. I wouldn't be against installing a couple of choice dino mods on the server, but, you know, my goal has been keep it kind of new player friendly, you know, in case we get new people who want to join and they're not veterans to the game. But if it was just like mosasaurs, then we'd just be like, listen, just don't go in the water, new people. Just don't go swimming and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But yeah, it is fun. And I mean, oh my god, with all these potions and like steel armor, we do kind of need something to be more of a challenge, you know, on the server. And I think dinosaurs are pretty much right up that alley. All right, so that decides it. Dinosaurs incoming. Get ready, people. To be fair, the ocean is one of the safest places to be. A little challenge would be nice. 100%. Agree with you. I've had so much fun with the mosasaurs that occur in my dinosaur stream. Which, by the way, if you guys are out there watching on YouTube and you've not checked out that dinosaur stream, I do have a link to it down in the description of the video, so check it out. And we live stream in that world every weekend, but oh my god, I'm down to 1 single life. It has become a true hardcore run at this point. Alright, so salad time, people. Let's go get some salad dressing. Actually, I might have some over here. Yeah, when I initially made salad dressing, I made so much of it. You got, oh, it looks like Grums and Saturn are touring. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get permission from Grums to tour their place, and we'll take you guys on a tour. But I'm sure they probably need to clean up a little bit or something, tidy up the place. All right, let's do this. No more pussyfooting around. We're gonna make the ultimate and vintage story meals right here on this stream, people. You're gonna see it for the first time. The best salad ever made. Their base is quite a sight to behold, I know, Lag. One of the most impressive ones. You know what? We are definitely going to do like a base showcase in one stream. And I'm going to judge them all. And then I'm going to give name one person like the best base on the server. We're going to do that one of these days. We're going to have a little competition. But I feel like we got to give people enough warning for that so they can, you know, put together something real nice. All right. Alright, let's get our heads in the game here. So what I like to do is I like to get the secondary ingredients in the salad first, because once you put like the lettuce in there... Oh wait, we need bowls, that's right. I'm like, why isn't it working? Yeah, we got to put for salad you got to put the cooking pots down here. Yeah, as soon as you put the cabbage in, it starts counting down immediately. So you're like working under a time pressure. So I like to experiment here. Yeah, a building competition. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Yep. And of course, I couldn't enter it myself, because if I did, I would obviously give the prize to myself, 100%. But okay, let's see. So if we're looking at the rice balls, we definitely need to beef up the fruit saturation, which we're doing. I'm trying to just decide what other kinds of... We're going to get more veggie in there. I'm thinking actually we triple down on the veggie. We definitely don't need more meat. Okay, we will want more cheese, though. Not going to have enough, am I? It's alright, it's just an experiment. Alright, so we're just going to do 8 servings, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. We're limited by our cheese numbers. Alright, so let's keep going here. Now, can I do that? No, that's too much lettuce, isn't it? Oh, wait, yeah, that is too much. Just trying some stuff. Okay, that does work. So we could triple down on the cabbage. And then put salad dressing in the back. Okay. Yeah, I think this is what we'll do. 0.8. There we go. And, well, wait, no. That's not what I want to do. What the hell am I doing? The whole point was to put the rice balls in this. That's what we're doing. Alright, that's looking good. Let's see how this works here. Is this going to work? No, I'm missing 2 rice balls. There it is. Oh my god, this is going to be nuts. Let's see, let's get these... going too. Oh, that is going to be some mighty salad right there, people. Ooh, how long are these good for? 25 days. Wow, these don't stay good for very long, do they? But it's okay. It just means I got to cook with them real quick, like. All right, look at that pot of cooked food. Let's go dump it into some crock pots and kind of see what this. See what this looks like. Okay, it's not working the way I want it to. Forgot we only put 8 portions in there. Good. All right. Put these back. We're still going to make some more salad, just can't do it with cheese anymore, but that's okay. Okay. Let's pick it up and take a close look at the crock pots. Okay. Let's move it up here. It's a little bit easier in the center of the screen. 4 servings of salad. Legendary quality. Chopped cabbage, deluxe rice balls. Look at that. Okay, so the veggie saturation is over 1,000. Fruit and grain and dairy, protein. It gives us health plus 5.5 hit points. And that's like a constant heal over time, too, I believe. Yeah, that's pretty sick right there. Only good for 18 days. So, yeah, this is one of the things I've started doing. Basically, whenever I make salad, it always gets sealed, no matter what. Because I like to cook in bulk. And I don't want the server people to have to worry about, eating spoiled food. Alright, so we're going to seal all these. So some okay. It's missing a serving, but I don't even care. 3 servings of this stuff is like 4 servings of a regular meal, right? Let's go. Alright, in you go. Come get your legendary salad, people. Let's do it. And, alright, let's continue cooking. Make some more salad. Actually, hold on. I want to check some stuff back here. We got some housekeeping to take a look at. Okay, the sheep. They're still pregnant. Haven't given birth yet. Alright, just waiting on that for all my dairy. And look at this chicken. Get in there. Go, 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 go. Alright, the rabbits. Okay. I've got Generation 9, believe it or not. We should go in there and cull these Generation 8 ones. The adults are all going down. Come here, you. Stop moving. Got him. Alright. It's turned out that rabbits are fairly easy to domesticate simply because of how quickly they breed and gestate, Like, I was able to get up to Generation 9 or whatever, 8 here, pretty darn quick, feels like. Much more so compared to the sheep, for sure, and I'm certain, like, elephants and stuff, even. But, obviously, they do give a decent amount of meat if you feed them well and stuff. Like, I just got 10 pieces from, 4 little animals, but still, it's nowhere near, like, breeding elephants or even pigs. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. Not like I'm in need of meat. I just want to be able to have little baby rabbits that we can pet, and they won't run away from me constantly. All right, let's see here. Got this rice on me. Don't need to carry that around. Put that away. Good. Got some salt. Everything else goes out front. I don't think I need this. There we go. Awesome. Things are coming together, people. I think discovering these rice balls was... Yeah, this was really good. I can't believe it's like one of the best things in the game right here. It seems like I had just completely overlooked it. Stack that. Alright, let's throw in some more salad here, but this time we're just going to be going without... Is that eggs? No, that's salad dressing. Alright, there we go. Does it outdo the salad? Well, the fact that we can put the rice balls on the salad is really what makes those a special item. Because it's literally going to make the salad a much better meal, So, yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. All right, throw a liter. Oh, perfect. And, all right, let's get them in there. 12. Good. Throw in the fruit for sure. Definitely got to get that breadfruit in there. This is where I would normally put the cheese. We could put more grain in there. We can just sprinkle some breadcrumbs, some rice breadcrumbs. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, I love these mixing bowls. They make life so easy. Look how quick they go too. Bam, done. And so much better, so much faster than just like cooking up stew on an oven. And yet they're like the meal is so superior. Hey, what's going on there? Ang Hamstring, hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by the stream. I see you're a first time chatter. Welcome, my friend. We're here on our multiplayer server just doing some cooking, experimenting a little bit. I just discovered the wonderful recipe for rice balls, and so we've made a whole bunch of those. But yeah. All right. Toast that. God, there's a lot of servings in these. Okay, good to go. Let's get these back in. Bloop, bloop. There we are. Let's go ahead and just set up our next round, too, I think. Might as well. I'm getting short on cabbage here. I do have more, but I'm out of breadfruit now. So we're unfortunately going to have to use oranges. But not to worry. We'll throw some breadcrumbs in. I'm also low on salad dressing, shockingly. Cool. I hope that's not the last of the salad dressing. Let's go check. Just started searching Vintage Story, and you're the first video that popped up. Right on. I'm going to say I'm enjoying my evening with your stream. Well, thanks, my friend. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. Yeah, we stream Vintage Story here on Twitch every weekend. I've got another world where I do like a dinosaur playthrough. But I, of course, stream on the multiplayer server occasionally as well. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, my friends. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by today and chatting with me. All right, let's put our wax in the crafting grid. I always got to look at the number of servings. With the XSkills mod, there's often like a little bit left over, so I don't want to use my wax to seal like 0.8 servings, you know. That's a waste. But the Dino world is really cool. I am enjoying that playthrough quite a bit. Unfortunately, we're on the last life of the series, but hopefully that, you know, we can still have time. Some more streams with it. But yeah, I've already got plans for what we're going to be doing after that world too, so don't worry about that. Plenty of Vintage Story, my friends. This game has definitely become one of my favorite in the short time that I've discovered it and been playing it. Really, really love it. But yeah, you can count on a lot of Vintage Story content. Just don't die anymore. It's simple. It is so simple. Oh boy. All right, so we'll put that away. Oh, let's eat that. Didn't finish the bowl. All right, put that away. Now let's go get some more salad dressing. I might have used it all up. Oh my gosh, I might have to make more. I did have a couple of buckets of salad dressing just sloshing around somewhere. I took it for granted. The first batch I made, like initially I thought to myself, man, I made way too much of this crap, but I think honestly I didn't make enough. That's all right. No worries. We'll just have to wait till the chickens give us some more eggs. Yeah, one of the key ingredients in salad dressing is egg white. And unfortunately, I don't have any more eggs at the moment. But, oh, thank you, Grums. Appreciate the bits. Thank you for the fun streams. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you. Tim has been playing for a few weeks. Kind of ruined Minecraft for you. Yes, 100%, my friend. Minecraft is like playing with Legos, where playing a Vintage Story is like you're playing with actual construction equipment. You know what I mean? It's definitely a superior game in almost every way. I always say probably the exception to that statement is redstone. You know, the one thing that Minecraft really has that Vintage Story doesn't have anything like is redstone, you know. But, I mean, there's some people who play Minecraft and never even touch redstone, you know. So for those folks, get over here and start playing Vintage Story. What are you doing? You know, but no, I truly love this game. And it's, you know, I always say it too. It's so exciting when you realize that, I mean, this game is still in early access. You know, it's still under a very active development. And the lead developer has said it's only about like 30 to 40% completed. So there's going to be a bunch more stuff coming. I hope Tyron adds Jonas Tech as an answer to Redstone. 100%. Yeah. I think we're definitely going to see more advanced like stuff, you know, because I know water wheels are like on the roadmap, or I think they're on the official roadmap, right? But yeah, it's really exciting to, you know, see what comes. And again, I always talk about this, but another big aspect of this game is the modding community itself. You know, I've played a lot of different indie games, and if there's a strong and robust modding community attached to a game, I mean, it's like a shot of steroids, you know, in a bodybuilder. It's like being a bodybuilder and being natural versus taking steroids. Essentially, having a really super great modding community just makes your game so much better. Boom, boom. All right, let's go seal these up. Truly a modular game. That's right. That is right. Okay. So here's a good question. Would you say that the word mod, as we're using it in this context, is that short for modular, like Lag said, or is it actually short for the word modification? I always assumed it was the word modification is what mod is short for, but now that Lag said that, it is modification. That's what I thought. The thing just made me second guess myself there. I was like, wait, is it modular? Okay, that one's only 0.8 servings. Okay, these all look good. Look at this food, people. And I put my beeswax away. What the hell am I doing? I put the wax away, but not the salt. Modification, I think. That's what I thought, too. Yeah. But it's also modular and modifiable. Yeah, we can redefine it. I'm all up for that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, let's get these sealed up, folks. I think I'm actually going to have to start using another cabinet now. This is crazy. Yeah, I've still got a whole bunch of crock pots out there in the kitchen, and I am going to fill them up, but I'm going to wait for the dairy. I'm going to wait till all those sheep give birth. I just feel like it's better. It's better for everybody on the server to be able to get those dairy nutrients as well. I mean, it's fun experimenting and stuff, but yeah, there's really not a lot of point in making a bunch of food in bulk unless it's like covers all the nutrients at this point, you know. We're progressed far enough, I think, in our server's lifespan that, yeah, most people are needing that extra health. All right, so let's try and get our inventory returned to normal. I've still got your blue cheese here, Grums. I think I'm just going to eat it. All right, what is that? Empty bucket, empty bowl, beeswax. All right, we know where those go. And put that away. That away. Drop the bucket. So, yeah. I'm really anticipating these sheep, because this is going to be a massive amount. I haven't counted how many I've got in here, but it's over a dozen, I would say. Female sheep. Every one of them is pregnant, for the most part. There might be like one that's not, but every one of these girls is pregnant. Once they give birth, oh my god. I'm going to have so much milk. And, just to touch on this, of course, we've got XSkills. And thanks to the husbandry trait, I get not only extra milk every time, yeah, milkable animals, number of eggs you get an additional amount from Rancher, and I also have cheesy cheese, which is sometimes occasionally, instead of getting milk, I just straight up get cheese from the sheep themselves. So, yeah, I'm anticipating a lot of cheese after this. If you find the time... can I get a house tour? Still struggling with build ideas. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we did tour a couple of the server members' houses and stuff, you know, early in the stream. And I'm going to post this VOD on YouTube tomorrow, so make sure you check that out. But I'll show you my little place for sure here. So this is just my little restaurant. It's kind of like partially dug into the side of the hill here. You can see we've got 2 entrances, one on the front there, and then one over here on the side. This one goes directly into the kitchen. You can see that up there, yeah, that's actually the windmill that is powering my kitchen utensils right now. Oops. Come inside. Yeah, so I've got some pretty long axles, but those are connected right there to the top. And this is my oven. We have a really phenomenal mod on the server called Stone Bake Oven, which is just such an improvement over like the vanilla ovens. I really recommend this one. I love it a lot, but you can make it as smaller too. It doesn't have to be this big, but it's a really cool mod for sure. So I've extended this kitchen a couple of times. Believe it or not, when I first started the server, when we first started playing, the kitchen actually ended right here at this block. This was the wall. And I just had a few things lined up. It was real tight quarters, but eventually I kept digging and digging. And so we've seen the restaurant. This is the little like main area. We got a kitty cat. There's my cat. And if we go into the food cellar, so this is the community cellar here, where everybody can come and just get food and stuff. And back behind here, of course, is where I keep my animals. As we just saw, we got the sheep over here. This is my main food storage, you know, where I hang my sausage and store all my meats and stuff. I've also got a mountain storage. So if we look on the map, currently I'm right here. If we step into this translocator, boom, this warps me to this little mountain top, which actually isn't very far. We were literally just like right there. But yeah, this takes me to the mountaintop, which is at a much lower temperature. So this will keep the food longer a little bit down here. Wow, it's actually looking lit up more here. That's weird. I like that though. But we got a couple more things to look at. In addition to the sheep, I didn't know, actually it does. That's another mod that we have called Translocator Relocator. And basically, it's a super mod. I love it a lot. It allows you to repair translocators. I think I have one still. Yeah, I've got an extra one. You can repair them. Once you've repaired them, you can pick them up. You need a steel pickaxe, though. You do have to have a steel to break it. And once you've broken it, you can actually link codes together by, naming it. If I link this, put the code in for Ryan, and then I place another one somewhere in the world, thousands of blocks away, wherever you want, and put that code in there as Ryan, those two will be linked, essentially. And that's how we're achieving these teleportations and stuff. It's a really fun mod. And, here on the multiplayer server, it's just been absolutely great. I really changed the game's dynamic. Pretty essential for a multiplayer server. Yeah, this is my chicken room. Here's my bunny castle. Got little bunnies being tamed. This is my storage area. That's where I store stuff. I got my bed over there. And over here is the wine cellar. Also where I make the cheese and stuff. But let's take a quick peek at the hub. Because like Lag was saying, the teleporters really do make the multiplayer server much more accessible. For instance, Grums, the person we borrowed the cheese from earlier, they live, thousands of blocks to the south. So they're very far from spawn location here. But, just by stepping through the teleporter, we can get to their base quickly. Let's see, I just found one in a ruined chamber, but never knew what it was for. Now, if you're playing like vanilla, or you don't have this particular mod installed, you can still repair them if you have metal parts and 3 temporal gears. You need 2 metal parts and 3 temporal gears. You can repair the translocators you find out in the wild, down in caves and stuff. And what it'll do, it will automatically link to another translocator somewhere in the world, randomly. It's like within a certain amount of blocks, though. It can't go farther than like 4,000 blocks or whatever. But it will just teleport you to a random spot. And the opposite translocator is always repaired, so you can get back, you can go back and forth. It's actually not that different from what we do here, except we're able to just pick them up and stuff. Yeah. Well, you know what the best way to get temporal gears? panning, my friend. No, of course you can pan, you can kill drifters and stuff, but alright, we're going to step through. We had a member of our community, unfortunately, very sadly passed away. He was a veteran and had gone through a lot of injuries in his life and stuff, but we built it, and he built this incredible, like, base area here. It's such a nice base. So symmetrical. The house over here is really sweet. Let's go take a look at his house. His name was DVG Ghost, but we've decided to kind of memorialize this area. So here's his house. Really nice spot. We'll take a look inside too, or just go around the outside. This little blacksmithing area, but yeah, this is kind of just a little memorial to him and the time he spent with us here on the server. Let's take a look. Panning his father, panning his mother, panning his life. That's right. Yeah, it's so cozy. And he's got that, oh look, the slab roofing. It does look green here. Oh, that's not my sword. But let's go inside before I get eaten by shivers. But yeah, Ghost was using a lot of different kind of woods in here, which I like. I kind of discovered the Kapok wood from checking out his building before. I really like the look of it. Now, he was a brewer on the server, so he's got a little distillery down here and stuff all set up. So well organized. Got these beautiful bottles, the barrel racks and stuff. Of course, this is all remaining just as it is. Nobody's going to come in here and loot this or anything like that. But now this is one of my favorite parts of his base. This room right here. I love what he did with his hearth and this mantle, because it's obviously been like it's been chiseled, but it's almost like you almost don't really notice that it's been chiseled. It's done so well with like the blocks look so perfect. Saturn, it happened a couple weeks, about a week or so back. I put a note on the server, so it's in Discord. But yeah, must have been during probably while you were at the conference and stuff. I can give you the details and stuff after the stream. But yeah, unfortunately, Ghost is no longer with us, but he will always have a spot here on the server for us. But he was a good guy. And we do miss him. But let's take a look. Here's his little bedroom over here. He's got one of these awesome beds. Just a cozy little spot with some storage and stuff. Let's put a torch up in here. There we go. Looking good. Gotta have those double torch holders, but I figured it was good to show his place off. You know, he would have definitely loved it, I think, to been able for people to see his hard work and effort. And, of course, he was really getting into building an orchard over here. It's kind of hard to see at night, but he's got a bunch of fruit trees and stuff all over here. Olive trees, pomegranates. I love it. Oh, yeah. Really great. But this was his first house, too. This is where he... No, we're not playing hardcore on this server. There's infinite lives on my multiplayer server. In the dinosaur live stream that I do every weekend, it is essentially a hardcore run now. I started with 20 lives in that world, and I'm down to 1. So that one is hardcore. This one, no. This one, you just respawn back at your spawn point whenever you die in this world. But this is a multiplayer server, so it's shared with a bunch of other people. And I'll mention it before we sign off today. If anybody out there is interested in joining the multiplayer server, whether you're with me live here on Twitch or watching YouTube after the fact, there we go. Okay. It does require a Patreon donation, so just click the link either pinned in Twitch chat or down in the description of the video. You'll find my Patreon link. You can donate as little as $2, $5, or $10. All tiers get access to the server here. And of course, we welcome all levels. If you're a veteran player or, somebody who's brand new to the game, we welcome you too. Don't worry, there's no dinosaurs in this world. Not quite yet. Not yet, but... yeah, I think we'll probably sign off at this point. It's been a very good stream, though, guys. I'm definitely happy about those rice balls for sure. That was a great discovery, and I always love visiting you guys' places and stuff, showing them off. So thank you, Herp. Thank you, everybody who stopped by today. It's great to meet all the new people. And again, I will see you guys on the next one.